Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Andy in Singapore. For today's video, we're going to do a full review of the Casio MTP-B145 with the Tiffany dial. I actually purchased this watch way back in September when it was first launched. I think I did a really long unboxing video about this watch, and then it's taken me a very long time to do the full review to share with you my thoughts on this one. Firstly, I'd like to apologize because my content creation, my video output has been slowed down for the past few months because I've been very busy with other things. Alright, I'm not too sure if I want to reveal on this channel what I'm busy with. So this 145 model was launched on September 4th. I think it was available for purchase at 11 AM or something like that. So I was very fast to click on this one. I watched this video by Jason of the channel Beyond 36, and in his title, the video title, it says, could this be the alternative to OP36 Tiffany, etc, etc. And I thought, interesting model. So this is a really small watch, and from afar it looks like one of those integrated design kind of thing, integrated bracelet design, which is the rage nowadays. All right, so any brand, micro brand, big brand, whatever brand, luxurious brand names, they want to create a watch with integrated bracelet design because it sells really well. It is the in thing. So maybe about 15-18 years back, anything that is oversized will sell very well. And today, for the past 2 or 3 years, anything with integrated bracelet design will sell very well. They've also paired this one with a Tiffany dial. So this is actually some sort of a minty green or blue kind of thing, but from afar definitely it will be linked to Tiffany. At the time of the launch of the 145, there were 4 colorways, I think 3 or 4 colorways. So there was a pink one, and of course this Tiffany dial version, it is now out of stock, and now the retail price has gone up to $85. So here's an overall rundown of the 145. It is a very cheap, basic, entry-level quartz watch. Very, very entry level. All right, from the bracelet, the case, everything, the movement, the clasp. There is no sapphire glass. All right, this is straight up entry level, but this one here is a joy to wear, right? That makes it really special. It is very affordable, and this watch is a very good daily beater because it is so light. And now with the lens zoom in very slightly, let's have a closer look at the 145, where I run you through some of the key specs of the watch. It has a 35mm case size, so that's really small for men's watch. Total thickness is 7.5 millimeters, measuring from the base of this case back here to the top of the glass, mineral glass crystal. It does have a lug width of 18 millimeters, and this bracelet here sort of flares out. And I guess this is where the magic comes in, all right? So with this flare out of the bracelet, this watch looks like it is integrated bracelet design from afar. All right, so from this angle, from this distance, you will see that, okay, it looks like integrated bracelet, but if you look closely, it is a regular design with lugs, sort of hidden or flat design, no lugs sticking out, so easily passes off as integrated bracelet. So the 145 also has a really short L to L distance, or case to case distance. It comes in at only 40 millimeters. And I dare say this watch will fit all wrist sizes, all right, men, women, children even. So more information not found on Casio's official website. This watch has a dial of about 30 millimeters, so the case to dial ratio is pretty good. Doesn't feel overly small, unlike the Tissot PRX. The 35mm version of the PRX has a smaller dial, I think about 28. So this one here gives the illusion that it is slightly bigger, but actually they're both 35 millimeters. And this watch is also very lightweight owing to its very cheap bracelet here, which is a stamp or folded link metal bracelet. And then you've got this clasp here, which is folded, stamped, whatever. And along with the end links here, everything is cheap In terms of weight, after removing 5 links, this watch comes in at 70 grams. And I think that's really, really light for a full bracelet design. Right? So it's so light that I actually suspect that the case itself might not be fully stainless steel. It could be some sort of a coated, I don't know, zinc, some alloy kind of thing that makes it so lightweight and doesn't feel solid at all. Everything is rattly, feels flimsy, but when you wear this watch, it is really comfortable. The 145 has a really basic, simple quartz 3-hander movement with date. No official information on what movement this is, but it does have an accuracy of 20 seconds per month. So this is slightly worse off than a regular quartz watch that typically comes in around 15 seconds per month. This one is 20, so I would assume it's of a lower grade, lower accuracy, and this watch is just right down basic. So now let's move on to the case design and overall build quality. Alright, I've mentioned many times in this video, this is basic entry level stuff. Okay, so much so that I suspect if the entire watch case is indeed stainless steel, for the price point, I think this is what you get. And again, in terms of finishing, this is very, very entry level. Alright, so if you look closely at the brushing here at the top of the case or top of the lugs, or the polishing at the case side, everything looks very random. Alright, so it's like a haphazard job. There is no reflection to speak of. Again, I'm not expecting mirror-like polishing, alright, but this is a different story altogether. Alright, this thing is downright low quality and just doesn't look that good when you examine it close up. But at this price point, you're not supposed to do that. And onto this bracelet here, this is the most horrible, awful bracelet I've ever encountered. Alright, it is a hair puller, and the resizing is a pain. The resizing, wow, okay. I had a really hard time trying to resize this bracelet. It uses the kind of a push link pin system, and this one has even smaller link pins. So if you're not careful, you may just destroy your tool, the one that you push the link out from. So this one gave me a lot of problems, and I was glad to not injure myself or my table after I've resized the bracelet. I've worn this one a few times, I think 3 times, out for dinner, walk about in town and all that, and I always feel that this watch is really comfortable to wear. Now on to the 145 style design. It's a very simple 3-hander with date complication at 3 o'clock zone. And of course, the main draw of this particular color variation would be the Tiffany dial. It is not a flat or grainy type of look. It is indeed a full-on sunburst. Very, very nice. So I dare say the dial here punches way above its price tag. Very nice dial, color, and all that. But in terms of actual execution and build quality of the dial and all that, there's still some form of misalignment of the markers. So from this angle here, you will see the markers are slightly misaligned. Or is it the crown? No confirmation on such things. And the fonts, the printing on the dial here, especially at the 6 o'clock zone here, WR 50 meters, the fonts here look terrible. They look like some kind of random font, and the printing just isn't very crisp and all. Here's a wrist shot of the 145 on my 17cm wrist. Fits really well, and this sort of a 5-link flat link design bracelet works very well for the styling. Looks very retro, old school, no frills kind of simple watch. And I really think that this watch will be very popular because it's so wearable. So both men and women will enjoy wearing this one. And here's a size comparison between the 145 Tiffany and my own AQ4020. This is by far my most favorite watch right now in my collection. I've been wearing this a lot. I love it. So let's do a size comparison here. We're looking at 35 versus 37 millimeters, and the difference is there. Very visible. In terms of thickness, you can also see that we're looking at 7.5 on the 145 versus 10.7 on the AQ4020 Chronomaster. So immediately you notice this is a really small watch. So in summary, I think the 145 is a decent, affordable watch to own, right? So it definitely doesn't replace the PRX or much less replace the OP36 Tiffany version. Very, very different in terms of quality, in terms of looks. Everything looks different and all that, but you know, I think this is a really fun watch, and I really love the fact that this is so comfortable to wear. You can wear this one whole day and you don't feel that it's weighing down. Very comfortable watch to wear. At one point I contemplated buying the other color variations, especially the Sunburst blue dial version. But I think at this point the honeymoon period is over, and I really feel that this is not a very serious watch, not a very high quality watch. But of course, do bear in mind that you're not paying a lot of money for this one. Alright, so it remains a fun, affordable watch. Alright, but in terms of quality and all that, not so much. So there you have it. That was my full review of the Casio MTP-B145 with Tiffany dial. Right, if you like this video, if you like this watch, please remember to subscribe to my channel. Come back here every week because I've got new videos uploaded just for you. Together with George and Pixie, we're saying goodbye for now. Bye.